Zionist Congress took place in Basel, Switzerland, from August 23 to August 28, 1903. The Congress was a gathering of Zionist leaders and delegates from various Jewish organizations and communities, with the goal of discussing and shaping the future of the Zionist movement. During the Congress, the British proposal for a temporary Jewish settlement in East Africa, specifically Uganda, was officially presented. The proposal was put forth by Joseph Chamberlain, the British colonial secretary at the time. Chamberlain suggested that a territory in East Africa could serve as a temporary refuge for Jewish settlers while the situation in Palestine was being resolved. During the discussions surrounding the Uganda proposal at the 6th Zionist Congress, several locations within the region of East Africa were suggested as potential sites for a Jewish settlement. The specific proposed locations included Uganda. The initial proposal put forward by the British suggested Uganda as the potential site for a Jewish settlement. The British government offered a territory in Uganda, which was then a British protectorate, as a temporary refuge for Jewish settlers. Eldoret. Some proponents of the Uganda proposal advocated for establishing the Jewish settlement in Eldoret, a town located in present-day Kenya. Eldoret was considered due to its fertile land and potential for agricultural development. Nakuru. Another proposed location was Nakuru, a town in the Rift Valley of present-day Kenya. Nakuru was seen as having favorable conditions for agricultural settlement and was considered as a potential site for the Jewish homeland. Mombasa, a coastal city in present-day Kenya, was also suggested as a possible location for the Jewish settlement. Its access to the Indian Ocean and its potential for trade and commerce were seen as advantageous. It's important to note that while these locations were discussed, there was no consensus among the delegates at the 6th Zionist Congress regarding the specific site within East Africa. Ultimately, the majority rejected the Uganda proposal, and the focus of the Zionist movement remained on Palestine. The Uganda proposal generated intense debates and divisions within the Zionist movement. Supporters argued that it offered a practical solution to the immediate needs of Jewish refugees and could provide a safe haven for Jewish settlement. They saw it as an opportunity to establish a Jewish homeland outside of Palestine, where the conditions were more favorable at that time. Opponents of the Uganda proposal, including prominent figures like Theodor Herzl, strongly emphasized the historical and religious connection of the Jewish people to the land of Israel. They argued that Palestine was the only suitable location for a Jewish homeland based on biblical and historical grounds. The discussions at the Congress were passionate and often heated. Different factions within the Zionist movement presented their viewpoints, reflecting a range of perspectives and concerns. Ultimately, after days of deliberation, the majority of the delegates rejected the Uganda proposal. The decision to reject the Uganda proposal and maintain a focus on Palestine as the primary objective of the Zionist movement had significant implications for the future of the movement. It reaffirmed the commitment to the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine and became a defining moment in Zionist history. It's worth noting that the Uganda proposal did not completely vanish after its rejection. It continued to be debated and revisited in subsequent years, leading to the establishment of a small Jewish settlement in Kenya's East Africa. However, the proposal ultimately did not materialize into a recognized Jewish homeland, and the focus of the Zionist movement remained on Palestine, culminating in the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948.